I want to make something very clear. You are not stuck. In fact, the only reason why you feel like you're stuck is because you're not doing these 6 things that high achievers do every single day. And by the end of this video, I want you to understand exactly what they are so you can finally get unstuck and start seeing the progress you deserve in your life. There was a guy who was making over 7 figures a year, but still felt like he was stuck. He had a beautiful wife and 2 kids and was living the dream. But when we spoke, he told me he felt empty inside and that there had to be more to life than this. The problem was he had gotten so comfortable in his success, he wasn't willing to pay the price to get to the next level. See, success is a process. It's a journey that never really ends. And if you stop putting in the work, then you will eventually fall back. But that doesn't mean you have to keep pushing yourself to become an entirely different person. Like in his case, he needed to find fulfillment from within instead of constantly seeking it outside of himself. So now, instead of working 24/7, he works 16 hours a week and makes the same amount of money. He spends time with his family every day and has started multiple businesses that have a positive impact on society. This is what it means to get truly unstuck. Now, let's get into the 6 things that you need to do to get there. Number 1, stop comparing yourself to others. What if I told you that you are further ahead than 99% of people? Chances are you wouldn't believe me because you think everyone else is out here crushing it and you're still stuck in the same place. But the truth is, you're further ahead than most people in some aspects of your life, even if you don't see it. The reason why is because people only show off their wins. You rarely ever hear about the times that they fail or don't reach their goals. I bet you spend hours upon hours comparing yourself to other people only to feel bad about yourself. The truth is, no one is better than you. We all face our own unique struggles and challenges, and at the end of the day, we're all trying to figure this thing called life out together. I know it's hard to see when you're in the thick of things, but take a step back and look at how far you've come. I guarantee you'll realize that you've made more progress than you think. So stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own race. You are going to get there soon enough. Number 2, start saying no more. Often. The biggest reason why you're stuck right now is because you say yes to too many things. Do you want to know how to find out who your true friends are? Well, let me tell you. There's nothing that will expose a fake friend quicker than turning them down when they ask for your help. You see, real friends will support you no matter what, even if it comes at an inconvenience for them. But fake friends will get mad at you for not being there for them and helping them out. The truth is, we live in a culture that says yes all the time. I mean, I literally just turned down a $3 million opportunity because I said no to too many things over the past few years. And I know it might seem like a mistake to turn down $3 million, but the truth is, I'm in a much better position because of it. Saying no will free up your time and allow you to focus on the things that actually matter to you. Don't worry about what other people think. Your time is valuable, so spend it on the things that bring you the most joy and fulfillment. Number 3, get rid of toxic relationships. You have to understand something very important. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If one of those people is a loser, well, guess what? You're going to be the average of 4 winners and 1 loser. That means you're still going to win more often than you lose. But the difference between you and those other people is that you will have to fight harder to win. And if one of those people is a high achiever, then you become the average of 1 winner and 4 losers. Meaning, you become the odd one out. And I know you're thinking, Jordan, that's not fair. And to that, I say, welcome to reality. Life isn't fair. It was never meant to be. The sooner you realize that, the better you will be able to prepare yourself for it. And one of the best ways you can do that is by cutting off toxic relationships and surrounding yourself with people who want the best for you. If you have someone in your life who's always bringing you down or causing you stress, then it's time to let them go. You have to understand that you can't keep doing business with people who don't share your values or who don't want the best for you. There are plenty of other great people out there who would love to be a part of your life, so don't waste your time with people who aren't worth it. Number 4. Create clear goals. If you're feeling stuck, it's likely because you haven't set clear goals for yourself. When you don't have a clear goal, it's easy to get distracted by all the little details, and before you know it, you've wasted an entire day doing nothing productive. So here's how to fix it. First, write down your long-term goals. This is what you want your life to look like in 5 to 10 years. Then break those long-term goals down into smaller, more actionable steps. What does this look like in 30 days? What about in 14 days? What about in 7 days? And finally, what needs to happen today to get you closer to achieving your goal? These are your short-term goals. Write them down and put them somewhere where you'll see them every day. Once you have a clear goal, it's much easier to stay motivated and focused on the task at hand. You'll also be able to measure your progress and see how far you've come, which will keep you even more motivated. Just remember, if you don't have a clear goal, you're never going to achieve anything. Number 5. Take action. You have to understand something. Knowledge is useless without action. If you read all the books in the world but never put the lessons you learn into practice, you're just wasting your time. Why? Because knowledge becomes obsolete the moment it's no longer put into practice. For example, if you learned how to ride a bike as a kid but then never rode a bike again, you would eventually forget how to ride a bike. It's the same thing with everything else in life. The only way to retain knowledge is by putting it into practice consistently. So, if you want to break free and start succeeding, you have to take action. And I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, it's worth it. There's a quote that says, "A goal without a plan is just a wish." That's why it's so important to take action. When you start taking action, no matter how small the steps are, you'll start to see progress. And when you see progress, no matter how small it is, it will motivate you to keep going. Number 6. Focus on helping others. When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself this: how can I help others today? Because when you focus on helping others, you become a beacon of hope in their lives. And when people see that you're willing to help them, they will automatically want to help you. It's just human nature. And when you have other people rooting for you, life becomes a lot easier. Plus, when you help other people, it makes you feel good about yourself. It gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment that nothing else can match. And if you're stuck right now, it's likely because you're focusing on the wrong things. You might be focusing on yourself and your own problems, or you might be focused on making money or achieving some other material goal. But the truth is, none of that matters if you're not using it to help others. So if you want to get unstuck, start by focusing on helping others. And I promise you, you won't regret it. Look, if you're feeling stuck right now, it's probably because you're not doing at least one of these things. So take some time to reflect on where you are in life and what you really want to change. Then take action. Start by implementing one of these tips into your daily routine, and I promise you, you won't regret it. If you want to level up in life, then I have a question for you. What's the biggest thing that's holding you back from getting what you want? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you got value from this video, please hit the like button. It helps me out tremendously, and I appreciate you for doing it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.